While on tour promoting his latest album, Redneck Fiddlin' Man, music legend Charlie Daniels was gracious enough to stop his tour bus for us to have a chat with him and to take a closer look at the vehicle he and his wife call home while they're traveling. Here's Andy getting the story.
I'm here with Charlie Daniels sitting in the tour bus, and we're going to get a little bit of a lowdown on what it's like to live life on the road with Charlie. Charlie, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Now you've got a concert tonight.
Yes, we do. Yeah,
and you travel quite a bit in this bus.
About 100,000 miles.
100,000 miles.
This year we've done, something like that on this bus.
And this is your home away from home.
This is my home away from home. Yeah, we have living quarters here. This is the front part, kind of the lounging part, and there's a bedroom and a bathroom in the back. Yeah, love it. On the way to go.
Do 100,000 miles a year.
About 100,000. But this year we'll probably put 100,000 miles on the bus. Actually, with flying and everything all told, I'll do probably around 120,000 miles this year.
Now, how old is this bus?
This bus is 8 years old. I think going on 9 years old.
Okay, and this has been your bus since day one?
Yeah,
we
got it. Yeah, we got it. The shell was taken to Liberty Coach in Chicago, and it was built for us to our specifications.
How long did that take from the time you handed them the keys to the time you picked it up?
Oh gosh, probably. Well, they actually got the bus, so we didn't have to fool with getting the bus. They just brought it in and fixed it. Probably took them a couple of months, I imagine, something like that, to get it.
So it was exciting picking up the keys and heading out on the road?
Yeah, well, it was. Dean went up and picked it up, driver went up and picked it up, brought it down. I never saw it was finished. I did go inside it before they started working on it, but I never saw it, the whole thing until it was done.
Now, tell us, 100,000 miles, how many days does that equate out to a year?
Oh, probably we'll do about 120 dates this year, and actually that probably constitutes somewhere between 175 to 200 days a year on the road.
So that's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then where do you call home when you're not here on the bus?
I live in Tennessee, about 20 miles, about 30 miles actually, east of Nashville.
Okay.
Close to a little town called Mount Juliet, Tennessee. That's my home.
Now, do you like spending time on the bus? Or?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
So it doesn't seem like a chore to you?
It's just as routine to me to get on this bus and ride 400 or 500 miles to work as it is for a guy to get up and drive in to do a commuter trip into town and go to an office or something. It's just that routine to me to do that.
Now, how do you pass the time while you're here?
I read. I watch TV. We have Roman satellite where you can pick up TV as you go down the road. I'm gonna watch a movie or something. You can. I've got instruments on here to play if I want to. I spend a lot of time reading. I'm a pretty voracious reader. I read a lot.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite?
I read a lot of fiction. Lots of fiction. I love the Cold War novels, and of course that's kind of over with now, but I like spy novels and like James Bond and all those kind of things.
What type of music do you like to listen to while you're on the road?
Oh, I listen to whatever I feel like it. I listen to a lot of blues. Love Stevie Ray Vaughan. I may listen to anything. There's no telling what I may listen. I may listen to classicals. I've got all kinds of. Last time I went to the record store, let's see, what did I buy? I bought Dave Matthews, I bought Leonard Cohen, I bought Bob Dylan, I bought Fish, I bought, I don't remember, stuff like that. It just happened to be what I was picking up at that time. I may go back next time and buy Wagner or Mozart or something if I'm in that frame of mind,
That's great.
I don't put any bounds on music. I listen to whatever I feel like listening to at the time.
Now, do you get, when you're here on the bus and you're listening to music or when you're watching TV, is that where you get the inspiration to write?
Sometimes I don't have any one particular place to get inspiration for a song. I get a lot of my tunes by sitting down and fooling the guitar and coming up with a riff or a chord pattern or something. I really, feel like I can write something on top of it.
Do you have an idea how many songs you might have written while you're on this bus?
No, I don't.
A lot?
Quite a few, quite a few. And maybe I wouldn't finish them on the bus. Maybe I would just start it because I put ideas, kind of file ideas away in my head. I'll come up with something, kind of stick it back in my head and then pull it out later and work on it, So I may start something that may be months before I finish it.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much for taking some
time.
time.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming.
It was great meeting you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Charlie's Prevost bus rolls down the road with a 500 horsepower diesel engine and a 6-speed automatic transmission. It generally gets between 8 and 9 miles per gallon of fuel, and Dean Tubb, the driver, tells us it moves along quite nicely. It uses an engine that was designed to handle more than double the 40,000 or so pounds it weighs when loaded, so it's got plenty of reserve power on tap. It's equipped to hold 200 gallons of fuel, so it can go pretty much halfway across the country without a stop if necessary. Charlie's band and crew travel in another bus, which looks just like this one on the outside, but is set up to sleep 12 people inside instead of 2 like Charlie's. Once again, it pays to be the star. We want to thank Charlie Daniels, his band, and his staff, especially Dean Tubb, for their hospitality and help in putting this segment together.